Hello, I'm Kate and welcome to Fun with Family History on our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 genealogy search strategies. The first one is to utilize the card catalog to make the most out of your searches. The card catalog allows you to perform more exhaustive research by searching for and within specific record collections rather than a global search, which can bring back many results, but this can also make it more difficult to sift through when looking for a particular record. And here is the card catalog page on Ancestry's website. And on this page, you can search record sets by title or keyword, and you can sort by date added, the date they were updated, or search through them alphabetically. And over on the left-hand side of the page, you can also filter by collection if you'd like to browse through the listings for census records, vital records, or military records, for example. And further on down at the bottom of the page, there is the option to filter by location. And it's not pictured, but filtering by the date the record was created is also an option. And first, I am going to do a search for one of my ancestors to locate an entry in a city directory. I'm going to use Ancestry's global search screen to do this. So I've entered her name, the place that she lived, the birth year, and her spouse's name. And when I do this search, I get over 100,000 results for this ancestor. And when I analyze the first few, the 1910 census and the marriage record do match her, but I don't receive any city directory results right away. So going back to the card catalog page, I've entered the keywords U.S. city directories, and I'm going to pick the one there at the bottom that spans from 1822 to 1995. And this brings up a search page specific to this record collection. So here I'm going to enter similar information, her name, the county of residence, and I've entered the year 1920, plus or minus 2 years to locate a city directory entry around this time. And this time I received 36 results, and the first record there matches her, and the residence year is 1919. So pulling up the record, it says Mary, widow of Leo, machine operator, residence was 1913 Elm Avenue. So locating records, searching within specific databases can sometimes be a lot quicker and a lot less to sift through rather than searching through the global search screen. And this page shows card catalogs for Family Search, My Heritage, and Find My Past. And all of these websites give you the option to search record sets by category, location, and date. And you can access My Heritage and Find My Past on the library's website under the Research and Learning tab by using your library card number and PIN. And the second search strategy is using Boolean searches and quotations. Boolean operators are and, or, and not, and combining keywords with these operators will allow you to further refine your search to produce more relevant results. And Boolean searches, a great place to use these is in newspaper databases. So here I'm using the library's Kentucky Post database to search for the terms Snow and Covington, which will work to narrow my search by combining terms. If I were to use the OR operator and search for college or university, this would broaden my search to include results for either of these words. However, if I use the word not, such as with the example there at the bottom, then I will narrow my search by excluding one term. If I wanted to find an article on the Cincinnati Reds but did not want one that was related to opening day, then that word would be excluded by using the not operator. And this is the Cincinnati Enquirer database. And here you can hit Advanced Search. And this page is similar to the page from the Kentucky Post database. There are search bars for your keywords and a place to select the operators you want to use. And you can also add rows to add more keywords to further refine your search. The third search strategy is to use wildcard searches. And wildcard searches are used in search terms to represent one or more characters. And they may use an asterisk or a question mark. An asterisk is usually used at the end of the root word to search for multiple endings of the word, and a question mark may be used to represent a single letter in the middle of the word. So for an example, I'm going to search for one of my ancestors in the 1920 census database, and her name is Anna Fedgic, and her last name is often misspelled, so it can be helpful to perform wildcard searches for her. So I've entered her name and the first three letters of her last name with the asterisk, and I've also entered the name of her spouse and the place of residence. And I received 5 results, and she is the fourth one down on the screen. So both her first and her last name are a little bit misspelled, but the name of her spouse, the area that she lived in, and the year of birth all match. And so continuing with names, creatively searching names is another search strategy which can help in your genealogy research. And this is an obituary for Virginia Alice Ross, who died March 13th, 1937 in Wayne County. And I'm going to do a search for her death certificate. So searching by the last name of Ross, first name Virginia, and the year of death is 1937, I receive one result, but this result does not apply to her. The name or the date of death and the county do not match. And this is the same when searching her middle name of Alice. I don't receive any relevant results using her middle name either. So going back to the search screen, I searched her last name. I did not put a first name, and then I searched the county of Wayne with the year of death as 1937, and she did come up this time as the first result, Mrs. L.F. Ross, and the date and the county match. And opening up the record, this is what it looks like. And on the record, her name is not stated. She's just stated as Mrs. L.F. Ross. So creatively searching names can help with records like these where the first and middle names do not appear on the record. And the last search strategy, which may help with your genealogy research, is to do cluster research. And genealogist Elizabeth Schoen Mills refers to this as fan club research, or researching the friends, associates, and neighbors of your ancestors. So asking questions such as who lives near them in censuses and city directories, who are the witnesses on baptismal records, and who's mentioned with them in court records can help to further locate them in additional records and other areas. And this is the page on Ancestry for the Covington directories. And for record sets on Ancestry, there is usually a little bit of information about the record set. And this description will tell you about the collection, and this information can be helpful to understand what certain abbreviations mean within the records, which counties are included, and which information is indexed, for example. So exploring this information can also be helpful as you begin to search within record collections. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please give us a call at the local History and Genealogy Department at 859-962-4070 or send us an email at history@kentonlibrary.org. Thanks.